Rogue fixer drone detected. System malfunctioning. System reactivated. Vital signs critical.
What is up, squad? It is your boy. Today, look, man, I'm bittersweet even bringing this to you guys, but I'm pretty sure if you are a PvPer, you probably already ran into this. It's not a glitch, nothing like that, but it is definitely a build that is extremely broken, my friend. I don't call builds broken unless they're broken. Listen to me. This is definitely a build that's going to push people away from PvP. It's definitely a build that people are already experiencing, that they're already pretty much tired of. And I'm pretty sure just by looking at it, you can pretty much already tell. And 99% of you in PvP had to have ran into this. And if you saw the intro clip, you can already see the context that I'm getting at. So I'm going to get into the build. It's not going to be a build video per se. This is going to be more of a, I guess, a concept showcase as well as an informative video on what it is and what I think about it. So we already have enough drama going on in the division's life right now. This is just something that, you know, shit, I don't know. Let's get into it. So the build itself is going to be True Patriot and Pestilence. That's it. That's it, guys. True Patriot and Pestilence. If you guys want to know why, first things first, by itself in PvE, it's not extremely OP or anything. It's really, really good. It's probably the most sustainable build in the entire game, bar none. It gives you better heals than a skill build, and you somewhat get to debuff and do all that other stuff. But listen to me. In PvP, when it's fused with this medkit from Flamethrower, with Efficient, you have something that is outrageously broken. Now, let me explain it to you. So, for people who don't know, by now you should, the Pestilence. If you use the Pestilence does give you some kind of, it's called Plague of the Outcast. Basically, when you shoot, you're gathering stacks on somebody, and those stacks constantly tick at the player. The cool thing about Pestilence, and it's not broken to me, I think they should keep this the same, is it basically gives you the buffs of the True Patriot, which is going to be the white buff, and the white is shooting an enemy, repairs you and your allies for 5% once every second. So basically it's support, right? That's not too crazy or whatever. But when you spread the white around a bunch of NPCs that are ticking, this is where this becomes super, super strong. And obviously if you increase the value with the backpack, you're going to increase that, here, where is that? Right there. So 8%. So you get 8% healing per tick. You spread that around, you get crazy amounts of heals. That alone already by itself isn't broken or anything. It's just really, really good. Really, really good as far as support and all that. But where it gets outrageously broken is when you're doing it in PvP plus adding Efficient. Now, a lot of people probably use Efficient. Efficient was one of my favorite talents in the last patch, or before Warlords came out. But they gave it a buff, which is you get 100% specialization armor kit bonus. Now, for the people who don't know, the armor kit on the Flamethrower is outrageous. You get 200% health and armored, bro. So you double that, basically. And you get that over 10 seconds. You're virtually unkillable for that 10 seconds. So when you fuse that with the constant ticking damage of the Pestilence, which you don't really need that much damage, unlimited face tank potential, you have to beat through the white buff that you're going to get from this, plus the ticks, plus, and basically, and it could be, I mean, an infinite chance at getting as much medkits as you want and just keep spamming them. And if you throw in a little arcade for some extra incoming repairs, it does help out the incoming repairs that you get from this. And you pretty much have an outrageous combo. Now, it does not matter what skills you run. It does not matter how hard you hit. This build will out tank and out sustain you every single time if the player is capable enough. It's just way too much healing way too fast. Even if they get to a point where they feel that their health is being taken down, in about 2 or 3 ticks, they're going to be good. Especially if you're in NPCs or you're anywhere near that, don't even try it, because they can pretty much make themselves unkillable just from True Patriot if you spread that white around with enough Pestilence ticks. But when that efficient is procced, don't even shoot them. You guys saw in the intro, me and some guy, we both had it on just to see what's going to happen. And you saw what it you saw how stupid it was. It was like, there's nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying? And you're already tanky. You see, I have 1.7 of mine. I don't really have a God roll one. I would feel the God roll version would probably be a Gila chest piece. And then I'll probably have another blue slot, which would give me another like 14% incoming repairs, just to make this, the True Patriot itself super strong. I mean, a lot of people are running different ways, where they have the tardigrade chest and they have the what do they call it? Contractor's gloves, just to get the extra damage for the pestilence, and whatever the case may be. But for me, I just feel at this point, bro, there's a lot of balancing that needs to be done with this set in PvP, not PvE. I think it's fine in PvE. I think that it's a really good support build. They're not going to change anything. But as far as PvP, I don't know what they got to do or how that will work, because you would have to pretty much tear into the gear set itself. But right now, I think I can be honest with you guys, and pretty blunt, and pretty much I think this is not even a disconnect. Most people are going to agree. If you play PvP, you would agree that this is actually something that needs to be changed. I 100%, I'm all for it being changed, because this is, you can't beat this build with anything else. Even rifle builds, bro. And rifle builds are stupid hard hitting. I think if you play it right, you can't even be killed by a rifle build, bro. You just can't. Especially the fact that they don't have enough bullets to out DPS that tick. You're putting damage on them, you know, it's just, you just can't win it. And if you're going into a team with it, you might as well just chalk it up, because you're basically like fighting 4 Aaron Keeners, bro. Like, it takes like 20 minutes to kill one person. They do just enough damage to tick it away just to kill you, because more than likely you're squishy, because you need to have a crazy amount of damage to hurt them in the first place. You have to get through the sustain, survive the tick, and also be able to push when needed before they pop that med kit that basically restarts all of your progress and makes them unkillable for 10 seconds, which means 10 seconds of shooting you with the pestilence that's going to build up ticks for weapon damage that's going to kill you no matter what you do, and you can't cleanse it. So it's just the ultimate combination of PvP cheese. I'm not posting this to necessarily share or not, because at this I'm late to the party. This is already a thing. This is just pretty much shedding light on it, and people have been asking my opinion on it. They've been saying, like, have I ran into it? I really wasn't running into it, but now that's all I've been running into. So yeah, and I think people are saying, well, you're spreading it. No, bro, you're gonna get killed by it. You're gonna inspect and it's spread. 90% of the players I ran into today were running this, bro. This is like Striker from Division 1 2.0. Like, when everybody and their mama runs Striker because there was no point to run anything else. This is kind of a similar thing, but in PvE, I think it's amazing. I'm going to have a lot of fun messing around with it. I had a build like this, just without Efficient. I still think I might run something that doesn't Efficient, more relies on the True Patriot, but just Efficient is just so crazy with this med kit, bro. It's just so crazy. So, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. At the end of the day, right now is probably the worst time to, like, try to think that there's going to be a quick change to it. I don't know what the qualification for something being nerfed is, because as of right now, the rifles are still not nerfed. So I feel just the fact that this is just ridiculous. I think it's going to take everybody and their mama running this. Like, you get ammo capacity and magazine size, so you get to just keep spraying. You're debuffing people because they can't do the damage to you. Then you're buffing yourself, basically, because you're giving the enemy the red buff, and then you're healing. It's just unnecessary combo that is just outrageous. I love it. It's fun when you're not going against somebody else who's using it, because that's how strong it is. It's so strong you can wipe through 1v4 teams. I feel like maybe if I was to do it, okay, this is my nerf, okay? It should only work for solo players. I think that would be realistic. Just how Nomad only worked for solo players, I feel like this should only work for solo players. You should not be able to be in a group and do this in PvP. It's just it's unstoppable. You're healing your teammate, you're debuffing the enemy, and you're buffing your teammates. It's just way too much. So I don't know.
Agent in need of
I could be tripping. I could be crybaby, whatever. I just know that you guys needed a voice, and I'm gonna voice it for you guys because this is great, and I love PvP. So I don't want PvP to be dominated by this because it's annoying putting 59 clips into somebody just for them to be at full health still. And I know you guys have came across it, whether you're on console, whether you're on PC. At the end of the day, the whole premise is to get PvP in a good place. And with this existing, I'm telling you right now, there is no point to run any other DPS build other than this. There just isn't. You're not going to lose a gunfight. So let me know what y'all think below. Leave me some ideas on how you guys would nerf this. Do you guys think the solo idea is good? Do you think it should stay like this and they should just buff other things? What do you guys think they should do about this True Patriot gear set in the PvP situation with the combo with the Pestilence? Let me know. Drop the thoughts. Hit a like. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support lately. It's been crazy. I'm going to try to launch out a stream every day now. It's just more so about you guys just being here, you know what I'm saying, and just showing the boy love. But I just wanted to bring this to you guys because I know you guys have been kind of going through it. If you play PvP, you're definitely have ran into this at some point. And if you're a person who was using this before the hype, hey man, GG, because this build was definitely underrated, bro. So I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. It's been real. Your boy is out.